Hey there, friends. Did you know that after age 65, some exercises can quietly harm your body, raising your risk of serious injuries or even cutting years from your life? It's true. A report from the National Institute on Aging shows that the wrong workouts can increase hospitalization risks by nearly up years and for older adults. That might feel a bit scary, and we get it. Staying active is so important to you. But here is the good news. With the right choices, you can boost your strength, sharpen your mind, and keep living vibrantly for years to come. In this video, we are sharing 3 exercises you should steer clear of, and 3 you absolutely need to embrace to stay strong, safe, and full of hope. So, let's dive in and take control of your health together. An exercise to avoid are heavy weight lifting. Now, we all love the idea of staying strong, right? Maybe you see those gym goers hoisting big weights and think, that could be me, proving I am still tough and full of life. But here is the hard truth. Heavy weightlifting can be a hidden danger for seniors, and the science is clear on this. As we age, our muscles lose some of their stretch, our bones get less dense, and our heart does not handle stress the way it used to. The American Geriatric Society found that seniors lifting heavy weights are at a much higher risk for dangerous blood pressure spikes, vascular injuries, and even strokes. That is scary, because your heart, which might already have stiffer arteries or small issues, can get overwhelmed by the intense strain of lifting something too heavy. Picture this. You are in the gym, pushing yourself to lift a big barbell, feeling like a champion. But your tendons and ligaments are not as flexible anymore, and one wrong move could tear something, like your rotator cuff or a knee ligament. Those injuries hurt, and at our age, healing can take a long, painful time, sometimes leaving you weaker than before. It is tough to imagine going from feeling strong to struggling with daily tasks, and it tugs at the heart to think of that frustration. Even worse, your balance and reflexes slow down with age. So if you lose your grip or wobble during a heavy lift, a fall could happen. Hospitals have seen more seniors with injuries from heavy lifting in recent years, often from trying intense gym routines without enough guidance. A fall could mean a concussion or a broken bone, and nobody wants to trade their independence for a hospital bed. But do not lose hope, because you do not have to give up strength training altogether. We know how much you want to stay active and keep your vitality. The great news is that light to moderate strength training can work wonders without the risks. Think about using lighter weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight for exercises. These build your muscles, improve your balance, and keep your bones strong, all while being gentle on your body. Imagine feeling steady and capable, lifting groceries, or playing with your grandkids without fear of injury. It is about making smart choices to protect your health, so you can keep doing what you love for years to come. Stick with us, because there is one more exercise to avoid, and we are here to help you stay safe and full of energy. The high-impact running. Now, running might feel like a fantastic way to stay fit, and maybe you picture yourself jogging through the park, wind in your hair, feeling young again. But here is the tough truth. For seniors, this kind of exercise can do more harm than good, and the science backs this up. As we age, our bones get less dense, our cartilage thins, and our joints just are not as springy as they used to be. A study in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy found that high-impact running raises the risk of knee and hip injuries in older adults by a whopping 1%. That is a big number, and it is worrying because every step on hard pavement sends a jolt through your body, stressing those fragile joints. Imagine this. You are out for a run, feeling great, but your balance is not what it used to be. Seniors often have reduced proprioception, that is your body's ability to sense where it is in space, and that makes missteps or falls more likely. One stumble could lead to a serious injury, like a fractured hip or a sprained ankle, and recovery at this age can be slow and tough. It is heartbreaking to think of someone so full of energy sidelined by pain, unable to do the things they love. Even more concerning, running can strain your heart. The National Institute on Aging warns that intense exercise like this can spike blood pressure and heart rate, especially if you have an undiagnosed heart condition. That could mean a higher risk of something as serious as a stroke or heart attack. Now, we are not saying you should stop moving, far from it. We know how much you value your independence and staying active. The good news is there are safer ways to keep your heart pumping and your body strong. Instead of pounding the pavement, try brisk walking on a soft trail. It is gentle on your joints, but still boosts your heart health. Or how about swimming? It is like giving your body a big, refreshing hug while building strength. Cycling is another great option, whether it is a stationary bike or a ride through your neighborhood. These activities give you all the benefits of exercise without the risks that come with high-impact running. It is not about giving up. It is about choosing wisely, so you can keep moving, stay vibrant, and enjoy every moment of your life. Let us keep going, because there are 2 more exercises to avoid, and we want you to stay safe and strong. Plyometric exercises. These are those high-energy, explosive movements like box jumps, jump squats, or burpees, often praised for keeping you youthful and agile. Maybe you have seen folks at the gym leaping around and thought, "That looks fun. I could do that to stay spry." But hold on, because for seniors, these exercises can be a serious trap, and the science is pretty sobering. As we age, our balance, joint strength, and quick reflexes start to fade, even if we feel fit. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says, falls are the top cause of injury and even death among older adults, and many happen during sudden, unstable moves like plyometrics. That is a real worry, because just one misstep can change your life. Imagine this. You are trying a box jump, full of enthusiasm, but your tendons and ligaments are not as stretchy anymore. They can tear or rupture under that sudden stress, and the impact from jumping slams hard into your knees, hips, and spine, especially if you have conditions like arthritis. A study shows these moves can raise your risk of fractures, sprains, or even head injuries if you fall. Picture landing awkwardly from a jump and feeling that sharp pain. Or worse, hitting the ground and facing a long recovery. It is heartbreaking to think of someone so eager to stay active losing their confidence or independence over one bad moment. Even beyond the physical pain, there is something called post-fall anxiety syndrome, where the fear of falling again keeps you from moving freely. That fear can trap you, making you avoid walks, outings, or even simple tasks. And that isolation hurts both your body and spirit. But do not lose heart, because you can still move dynamically without these risks. We know how much you want to stay strong and connected to life. The good news is that gentle balance training, like standing on one leg or doing controlled agility drills, can boost your coordination safely. Or try something like Tai Chi. It is like a graceful dance that strengthens your body and calms your mind, slashing fall risks by up to 37%. According to research, imagine moving with confidence, knowing you are protecting your body while keeping that spark of energy. It is not about slowing down, it is about choosing smarter ways to stay active, so you can keep enjoying your days with joy and freedom. We are almost through the exercises to avoid, so stay with us as we share the ones you should embrace next to live your best life. Exercise to embrace. Balance exercises. Now, staying steady on your feet might not sound like a big deal, but as we age, keeping your balance becomes a quiet, daily challenge that can make all the difference. It is a bit unsettling to think about, but losing your balance can lead to falls. And the National Council on Aging tells us that falls are the leading cause of both fatal and non-fatal injuries for older adults. 1 in 4 seniors falls each year, and the impact, like a broken hip or a long recovery, can steal your freedom and confidence. That is a heavy thought, and it is heartbreaking to imagine someone pulling back from life because they are afraid of falling. Picture this. You are reaching for something on a high shelf or stepping off a curb, and suddenly you wobble. That moment of fear is all too real for many seniors, and it can make you hesitate to go out, visit friends, or even walk around your home. But here is where hope steps in. Balance exercises are like a shield, helping you stand tall and move boldly. Research shows that simple practices, like standing on one leg, walking heel to toe, or trying Tai Chi, can cut your fall risk by up to 37% in just weeks. These exercises strengthen the tiny muscles in your ankles, hips, and core, while sharpening your nervous system to react faster if you slip. It is like giving your body a tune-up to keep you steady and safe. Imagine starting your day with a few minutes of balance practice. Maybe holding onto a chair for support, feeling your body grow stronger and more reliable. You are not just building physical stability, you are rebuilding trust in yourself. That confidence is priceless, because without it, fear of falling can creep in, making you skip outings or activities you love, which leads to weakness and isolation. It is tough to think of someone vibrant becoming homebound out of caution, but balance exercises offer a way out. They help you walk to the park, dance at a family party, or just move through your day without that nagging worry. And the best part, you do not need a gym or fancy gear. Just a small space, maybe a sturdy chair, and a little courage to start. We know how much you want to live freely, without fear holding you back. Balance exercises are simple, but they are powerful, giving you the grace and strength to keep going. They are not about fighting age. They are about embracing it with confidence and joy. Picture yourself moving through life with ease, knowing you have got this. It is a small effort for a big reward, keeping you connected to the people and moments you cherish. Stick with us, because next, we will talk about one more exercise that will help you hold on to your strength and independence for years to come. At Brisk Walking, you might be thinking, walking, that is it. But trust me, this everyday activity is like a secret weapon for staying strong and vibrant, and the science proves it. As we age, our heart, muscles, and even our balance start to weaken, and it can feel a bit unsettling to notice those changes. Harvard Medical School found that seniors who walk briskly for just 30 minutes a day can cut their risk of death from any cause by up to 41%. That is huge. It is a bit worrying to think about losing vitality, but brisk walking is here to help you fight back naturally, without fancy equipment or expensive gyms. Picture this. You are strolling through a sunny park, leaves crunching underfoot, or maybe pacing your neighborhood with a friend, feeling your heart beat a little faster. That steady rhythm is strengthening your heart, boosting circulation, and keeping blood pressure in check, all without the risky spikes that intense workouts can cause. Brisk walking also tones your legs, hips, and core, giving you the strength to climb stairs or carry groceries with ease. Plus, it helps build bone density, pushing back against osteoporosis, which can steal your independence. It is tough to imagine someone missing out on life's joys because of frail bones or weak muscles, and that tugs at the heart. But here is where hope shines through. Every step you take is a step toward a stronger, healthier you. And it is not just about your body. Brisk walking lifts your mind and spirit, too. Neuroscientists at the University of California, Irvine, found that regular walking boosts memory, sharpens thinking, and lowers dementia risk. Each stride sends oxygen-rich blood to your brain, sparking feel-good chemicals like serotonin that brighten your mood. Imagine feeling clearer, happier, and more connected to the world around you all from a simple walk. What makes this so special is how easy it is to do, no matter your fitness level or budget. Whether you are wandering a quiet trail, circling a mall on a rainy day, or just stepping lively around your home, brisk walking fits into your life. It is not isolating. It connects you to your community, your surroundings, and your own unstoppable spirit. To make it work best, aim for a pace where you are breathing a bit harder, but can still chat that sweet spot, called moderate intensity. Grab some comfy shoes, find a safe path, and start small if you need to. It is about progress, not perfection. We know how much you want to stay independent and live fully. And brisk walking is a beautiful way to make that happen. It adds not just years to your life, but life to your years. Stay with us, because next, we will share another must-do exercise that could be your shield against one of the biggest threats to your freedom as you age: light strength training. Aging gracefully is not just about adding years to your life. It is about keeping the power to live well. And this exercise is your key to doing just that. Here is a worrying truth. After age 60, your body can lose up to 15% of its muscle strength every decade, a condition called sarcopenia. That muscle loss can leave you feeling frail, making everyday tasks like carrying groceries or getting up from a chair harder. It is tough to think about losing the strength you have always relied on. And it pulls at the heart to imagine someone struggling with things they once did easily, maybe even feeling less like themselves. Picture this. You are trying to lift a bag of groceries or play with your grandkids, but your arms or legs just do not have the strength they used to. That can feel discouraging. And without action, that weakness can grow, raising your risk of falls or dependence on others. But here is the spark of hope. Light strength training can turn that around, and the science backs it up. A study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who do moderate resistance training twice a week not only build muscle, but also improve balance, strengthen bones, and even sharpen their minds. You do not need heavy weights like bodybuilders. Just light dumbbells, resistance bands, or even your own body weight can work wonders safely and sustainably. Imagine setting aside a few minutes a day to do some gentle exercises. Maybe lifting small weights while seated, or doing wall push-ups. Each move is like a promise to your body, helping you stay strong enough to walk steadily, carry what you need, or hug your loved ones tightly. Stronger muscles mean stronger bones, better blood sugar control, and a metabolism that keeps you energized, all crucial as we age. It is not just physical, though. This kind of training lifts your spirit, too. Seniors who start light strength routines often say they feel more alive, more confident, and more hopeful about their future. That shift is powerful, knowing you are not helpless against aging, but actively shaping a life full of capability and joy. What makes this so wonderful is how it meets you where you are. You can do these exercises at home, in a class, standing, or sitting, no matter your ability level. Progress is not about lifting the heaviest weight. It is about reclaiming ease in your daily life, like rising from a chair without a struggle or walking without fear. We know how much you value your independence and the chance to live fully. And light strength training is your ally in that journey. It is never too late to start. And every small effort builds a stronger, more vibrant you. Imagine looking back a few months from now, feeling prouder, steadier, and ready for whatever comes next. That is the life you are building. And we are cheering you on. The price you pay, motivational segment. Every step you take, Every exercise you choose or skip it all adds up, and the stakes get higher after 60. It is a bit sobering to think about, but ignoring the warnings we have shared today, like sticking to risky exercises, can cost you dearly. We are talking about more than just a sore muscle or a sprain. The National Institute on Aging points out that inappropriate exercises can raise your risk of hospitalization by nearly half, leading to falls, surgeries, or even the slow loss of your independence. Picture someone who loves their freedom, maybe gardening or traveling, but one bad fall lands them in a hospital bed, unable to do those things. That is a heartbreaking thought, and it stirs up worry, because nobody wants to lose the life they cherish. Imagine this. You keep pushing through high-impact running or heavy lifting, thinking it is keeping you young. But your body is quietly paying a price. Over time, those choices might mean chronic pain, a fractured hip, or a heart strained beyond its limits. It is not dramatic to say this could steal years from your life. Years you could have spent laughing with family, exploring new places, or just savoring a quiet morning walk. The cost is not always immediate, it creeps in, taking away your strength, your confidence, and your ability to live on your own terms, piece by piece. It is tough to think of anyone facing that slow fade, where simple joys like playing with grandkids or strolling through a park slip out of reach. But here is where hope lights the way. You have the power to choose a different path, one that leads to vitality and joy. By embracing exercises like brisk walking, balance training, and light strength training, you are investing in a future full of energy and freedom. Science backs this up. Studies show these activities can extend your life, sharpen your mind, and keep you strong enough to live independently. Imagine the alternative. A life where every step feels steady, where you can carry your groceries, dance at a wedding, or travel without fear. That is what wise choices today can give you, not just more years, but years rich with meaning and connection. It is about saying yes to a vibrant life, not settling for a slow surrender to age. We know how much you want to stay active, to keep your spirit bright and your body capable. This is not about being perfect. It is about being aware and making deliberate choices every day. Choose balance over recklessness, strength over frailty, and life over limitation. Picture yourself years from now still moving with confidence, still chasing your dreams, still you, but stronger. That future is in your hands, starting right now. What will you choose today to shape the life you want tomorrow? We believe in you, and we are rooting for you to live fully with courage and joy. Let us make those smart choices together and build a future that shines. Well, friends, we have walked through some vital truths today, and now it is time to take them to heart. Aging can feel daunting, with risks like falls or muscle loss lurking, and it is natural to worry about losing the freedom you hold dear. The National Council on Aging reminds us that 1 in 4 seniors falls each year, and that can lead to heartbreak, like missing out on family moments or daily joys. But you are not powerless, and that is where hope shines brightest. By steering clear of risky exercises like high-impact running, heavy lifting, and plyometrics, and embracing brisk walking, balance exercises, and light strength training, you are choosing a life of strength and vitality. Picture yourself years from now, steady on your feet, lifting your grandkids, or strolling through a park, full of energy and confidence. That is the future you can build, starting today. So, take a moment to reflect. What is one step you will take to protect your health? Share it in the comments, and let us lift each other up. If this inspired you, drop a 1 below or a 0 if you have ideas to make it better. Hit like, share, and subscribe for more tips to live boldly on your terms. Here is to a stronger, brighter you.